So let's talk about the main event. I'm definitely a fan of Caleb Plant. I've always said he's a throwback fighter. He will fight anyone, as it was evident when he fought Canelo, who actually stopped him, which that might have been the first time he was ever stopped. Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant. But then he also fought David Benavidez. And even though he didn't get stopped, I felt like the ref kind of helped out Caleb Plant because he was definitely on his way to being stopped. And that ref was intervening towards the end of that fight. Nevertheless, he fought two dangerous opponents in Canelo Alvarez and David Benavidez. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, and my strong opinion, I feel like that took a toll on Caleb Plant. I feel like he's not the same guy, even though he's a good fighter and he's willing to fight anyone. I feel like being through what he went through with those two opponents did take a toll on him. But last night, him fighting Resendiz, he looked off. His timing looked off. He's normally the sharper, faster guy. He's not necessarily known for his power, but he has all these other attributes. You know, he has pretty good timing, fast hands, slick feet, good angles. But last night's performance was not the type of performance you would expect out of Caleb Sweet Hands Plant. He was making a lot of mental mistakes. I don't know if it was bad habits. I have to go back and look at some more of his fights, but it seemed like he kept letting Resendiz catch him with the same right hand. I'm like, why are you not being able to deflect this? Why are you not being able to block this? But time after time, throughout every round, he was catching that right hand, and I couldn't understand it. And it was starting to catch up with him as the rounds went into the later rounds. You could pretty much see that it was taking its toll on Caleb Plant. So let me know what y'all felt about that Caleb Plant versus Resendiz match last night. Let me know what you think about the performance of Jermall Charlo versus LaManna. Let me know what y'all felt about those two fights last night, and did you expect each match to go the way they went? I think most of us felt that Charlo would win, but we also thought that Caleb Plant would win. Now I'm hearing the interview that Caleb Plant did after the fight. He was claiming that he had a hand injury. So I don't know what you think about that, but one thing about most boxing fans, we don't like excuses. So it's like, if you did have a hand injury, like I said, I am a fan of Caleb Plant. Well, the best thing for you to do is to go back in there, rematch him, win, and then you can say, well, hey, I told you I had an injury, and when I'm healthy, I'm going to beat my man. But just to say you have an injury, the last thing you want to do is be like Devin Haney. Although it's a different scenario, it was Osterine, but you see that they went through all these measures with Ryan Garcia to say he was cheating and had some extra in the system. Well, when it was time to run the fight back, right now it's all these different excuses on why the rematch is not going to happen as of right now. Devin Haney has his eyes focused on other opponents. It's like, why are you worried about everybody else, like T.O., Teofimo Lopez? You need to be concerned about running it back with King Rye, with Ryan Garcia. If in fact he's a cheater, that's the reason he won, then you should be able to prove in the rematch that you're the better man and that if he's a clean fighter, he cannot beat you when he's clean. So hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm go back to my FB real quick and check my live stream on there as well. But if you're viewing me on Facebook, please come over to YouTube. There is a pinned link in the comments. But if you're on Facebook Live watching my video, please come over to YouTube and make sure you hit the subscribe button if you have not already hit subscribe. And if you saw in my story, on my reel, on FB, on IG, even on TikTok, I have a barcode you can scan. I have a scan code. It's very easy now. Just scan that code. You'll go to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the ring, the bell notification. And also, big shout outs to my family, my Zone 15 family for sure. Next Saturday, this upcoming Saturday on the 7th, they're having the block party in Lincoln Heights, Ohio. I plan to be there. I just talked to one of my partners. Shout out to TA. He called me earlier, and we discussed the block party and a few other people. So I'm gonna definitely show up there. And for those who haven't met me, I would like to meet you and tell you a little bit more about what we're doing here at Ring Walk Boxing Podcast. I'll have a scan code, so you can just scan my phone and you can pick up the bar code or whatever and go straight to YouTube. I'll be explaining how you can, if you're interested in my merch, we have an online store. So I'll be talking all about that face to face with people at the block party next weekend. Hey, what's going on, cuz? In Chicago, Chi-Town. How you doing, cousin Kiki? I appreciate you stopping through. Cam J, JC said bear with him. He's trying to work it out and get that link up for you, brother. But let me know what y'all felt about Plant's performance last night. Let me know what you felt about Jermall Charlo's performance last night. And let's just have some fun and keep it real right now. And what's going to happen now that Plant has lost? I guess he'll run it back with Resendiz, so that's going to maybe push the Plant versus Charlo fight. It's going to push it back a little more because he needs to right that wrong, in my opinion. Especially now that he's claiming that he had an injured hand, it's only right for him to run it back now. If Caleb Plant is claiming that he had a hand injury, and that's one of the reasons why he lost, he needs to run that fight back with Resendiz and make it right.